2019 is complete. Investigators say some details on the initial report were wrong. And exploitation of young boys. Minnesota safety officials are warning parents about blackmail targeting kids.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Nearly 4 years after a fatal boat crash on the Mississippi River, the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources says the original report had the wrong information. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen joins us live in studio now with what changed. Good evening, Emily.
On August 17th in 2019, two boats collided near French Slough and the Black River. The initial report said a John boat operated by 41-year-old victim Scott Halverson cut in front of Keith Mattish's bass boat and failed to yield to the right-of-way at a blind corner. Halverson was knocked unconscious because of the collision. He was later diagnosed with internal head injuries and died from complications from the crash the next day. Authorities used sonar to reconstruct the boat and confirm what actually happened. DNR representatives say Mattish, who was the bass boat operator, should have yielded. With the new information, Mattish was charged with negligent operation. Ken?
All right, thanks very much, Emily. And he was later convicted in a plea agreement in November of 2022. In the meantime, one person is injured after a propane fire at Mississippi Welder Supply in Goodview, Minnesota. Responders arrived at the scene Saturday morning to heavy fire on the backside of the building. Employees had evacuated and the immediate area was also evacuated. Fire crews used large amounts of water to extinguish the blaze and stayed on scene until just before 2 Saturday afternoon. The cause of the fire is still under investigation.
For today, and temperatures above average for sure. 42 was the high in La Crosse, 41 in Winona, 41 in Black River Falls, 37 in Eau Claire, 38 now in fact, 39 in Viroqua, and a high of 40 in Prairie du Chien. Our average high, by the way, 29 degrees, so well above that. City Camp kind of shaking this evening thanks to breezy southeast winds. They've been 15 to 30 miles per hour at times today, and that's in advance of a little disturbance that's going to zip across the area from southwest to northeast, and it's already starting to produce some light precipitation to the north and west of La Crosse. Rain showers for most. As you can see on the green indicated by radar here, snow showers farther north where temperatures are a bit colder and also near and north and west of the Twin Cities. But temperatures above freezing for most means rain showers for most of our area. 37 in Eau Claire, 41 still in Winona and La Crosse, and 39 in Prairie du Chien. So a brief period of rain showers, maybe a 4 to 6 hour window or so. Most of it will be out of here by about midnight. Breezy as well. And again, lows in La Crosse around 33, maybe a snow or mix far north and northeast where temperatures will be a little bit colder. We'll hit that low, by the way, once the precip is well out of here by tomorrow morning. But keep that in mind. Wet roads may freeze and develop some icy spots for that Tuesday morning commute. We'll talk more about that with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right. Thanks very much, Bill. Back on the news side of things, warnings about financial sextortion schemes are ramping up, and Justice Department officials say predators are targeting young boys. The government says at least 3,000 minors nationwide were victimized last year. The DOJ says predators use social media to start talking to a minor, mostly boys aged 14 to 17, but sometimes younger. Then they move the conversation to a different platform where they can direct message each other. Victims are tricked into giving them explicit photos, and then predators demand money and threaten to release those images to family and friends. The department says at least a dozen victims have died by suicide as a result of these crimes. Today, Minnesota's Public Safety Commissioner Bob Jacobson discussed how this is affecting people in the state. He said this has gone beyond sexual predators trying to get photos or set up encounters. It's becoming economic.
The crime is happening across the nation right now, including here in Minnesota, and unfortunately, time and time again, the consequences have been devastating.
These crimes are being originated overseas, and so it's very difficult for us to hold people accountable. So the way that we will get out of this problem is through education of our young people.
There are things parents can do to help if their child is targeted. Reach out for help before deciding to send money online. Report the predator's account through the platform they are messaging through, block that account, and contact the FBI. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children can help with getting explicit images of minors off the internet as well. La Crosse business owners are celebrating a strong local economy today. The La Crosse Area Development Corporation welcomed business and community leaders to its 51st annual meeting in Onalaska. LADCO Executive Director Tim Cabot says this year has been about innovation. Amid labor challenges, business owners have a chance to get creative. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers was the keynote speaker today. He shared his administration's goals for the state's economy.
A lot of good things happening in western Wisconsin, a lot of needs too, and so we're hopeful people will be active in the budget debate so that we get municipalities the money they need and get small businesses the money they need.
Today, LADCO also presented its Distinguished Service Award to Mike Harrow. Harrow is the Community Service Manager for Xcel Energy. He says he's volunteered with LADCO for 25 years.
It's a great organization. It does a lot of great things for the entire county of La Crosse, and I'm happy to be accepting this award.
Gunderson Health System was also awarded the LADCO President's Award for its leadership, collaboration, and reinvestment into La Crosse area neighborhoods. A reminder to area voters, in-person absentee voting opens up tomorrow. La Crosse City Hall will be open for voters between 8 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon, Monday through Thursday. It'll also be open for appointments only on Friday, February 17th. City Clerk Nikki Elson says the city has mailed out 1,800 ballots for the spring primary.
There's a variety of reasons that maybe a person would not be available on election day to go to the polls. Absentee voting is an option for people to vote before election day. There's a window.
You can also return a mailed ballot between 8 and 4 on those days, and these hours are just for City of La Crosse residents. If you'd like to vote early from home, you can still request an absentee ballot for the upcoming election by February 16th at myvote.wi.gov. Former 3rd District Representative Ron Kind has landed his next job. The longtime Wisconsin Democrat is joining Washington, D.C. law firm Arnold & Porter as a senior policy advisor. The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel reports Kind will guide clients who are dealing with the government on issues like tax regulations and health care. Kind told the outlet it's a good fit for him because it lets him continue work in areas he was devoted to during his 26 years in the House. A heads up for parents, the open enrollment application period for the next school year begins today. During this period, parents and guardians can apply to send their kids to any public school district in Wisconsin. That enrollment period runs until April 28th. We've got more information posted at news8000.com. After the break, one Wisconsinite's message of inclusion for all. A young man with Down syndrome isn't letting anything stop his dreams of owning his own clothing brand.
What is a Blue Gold? Blue Golds are dynamic and support each other in all aspects of life.
A Blue Gold is committed to educational excellence and lifelong learning.
A Blue Gold has ambitious career goals and an entrepreneurial spirit.
A Blue Gold serves a greater purpose and is a willing teammate.
A Blue Gold is invested in our community.
We are driven by our core values.
A Blue Gold understands the value of integrity,
faith,
leadership,
excellence, dignity.
A Blue Gold is more than just a student. Come see for yourself at Aquinas Catholic Schools.
Nobody thinks about their sewer or drain until it's too late, and oftentimes, problems that do arise can cause major damage to your home, property, and your family's health. Why not treat your plumbing right and choose Maxwell White? For just $99, we'll perform a camera inspection of your drain, looking for any potential problems that may arise in the future. So don't wait until you're in over your head. Call the fast, reliable professionals at Maxwell White.
Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Calling all fishermen, hunters, and outdoor sports enthusiasts.
The La Crosse Sports Show returns February 9th through 12th.
Grab the latest gear and browse through the many boats, docks, lifts, ATVs, RVs, fifth wheels, travel trailers, and more.
Save big with special show-only pricing.
Experience the many family-friendly entertainment options and take home cash and carry items.
Come for the deals. Stay for the fun.
4 action-packed days, February 9th through 12th at the La Crosse Center.
Purchase discount tickets at lacrossesportshow.com.
Whoa, that's a great deal.
A great deal isn't a great deal if almost no one can get it.
7 feet tall.
It's a fun ride, but lonesome. See ya.
At U.S. Cellular, there are no surprises about who's eligible for our best deals because we don't believe in hidden requirements. That's why right now you can choose from any unlimited Evolved plan and get $830 off any phone with no trade-in needed. Exclusively at U.S. Cellular.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Inclusion Coffee Company in Waukesha focuses on giving opportunities for individuals with special needs. One of the shop's employees is using lessons he learns at work and home to continue his mission in a creative way. Reporter Emerson Lehman tells us about his message.
Hi. You'll hear him.
What can I get for today?
Before you see him.
Medium or large?
But one thing is certain.
Anything else?
When you pull up to the drive-through window at Inclusion Coffee Company.
There you go.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too as well.
Brock Mielke's smile is all you'll need to caffeinate your day.
Brock is loved by everybody. He's just got a magnetic personality.
Mary Beth Mielke is Brock's mom.
How are you guys doing?
Her son has been working at the Heartland-based coffee shop for almost a year.
Is the almond milk?
Taking orders, making drinks.
Hi, Brock. How are you, bud?
Yeah.
I see it.
And providing fist bumps.
He loves life, loves everybody, has really no prejudice against anything.
One of 4 children in the Mielke family, Brock's situation could be considered unique, but his family's love and expectations are unwavering.
We never put a ceiling on Brock. He was expected to do the same things my other 3 children did. Did it take him a little more time? It did. But for us, time frames are someone else's watch.
It's be 6 to 6:30.
A hardworking 22-year-old who refuses to back down from a challenge. You do everything.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's stopping you.
No.
Whether it's blending a smoothie at work, shooting hoops on the hardwood, or perhaps his biggest venture yet. What are some different clothes here?
So we have the hats, socks, and then it's called a baseball hat, and then and we have a long sleeve gray.
We were at a fair and he said, I want to do something like that. I want to have a business. And we were like, okay, what? And he said, I want to sell t-shirts. So Brock's 21 was born.
Which one is your favorite?
The whole thing.
Founded in 2018, the Brock's 21 clothing brand is preparing to celebrate 5 years of the catchphrase,
Inclusion for all.
The logo, a combination of Brock's name and the extra chromosome he was born with.
To say, you are now wearing an extra chromosome just like me, and you don't feel any different, and that we are more alike than different.
So you're showing everybody that everybody can be included.
Yeah, it made included.
An important message of equality, one taking off with a variety of athletes repping the Brock's 21 gear, including football players, a NASCAR driver, and the MVP Volleyball Club.
It's been good for him. It gives him a purpose. And he loves seeing people with his gear.
Medium, latte.
It's a purpose Mary Beth hopes her son can use well into the future.
SB 578.
To inspire others, no matter what their ability.
And the parents can see, wow, there is not a ceiling for my kid. Brock did this, why can't my child? And that's what we want.
As for now,
would you want light or dark or decaf?
You'll continue to find Brock behind the counter at Inclusion Coffee.
That's to make my customers, to make my friends, and then, it's going to be here and see me for a while.
Serving up smiles and drinks, and a message.
Be kind, everyone. Together, we are stronger. Inclusion for all.
Such a great message. Well, it was a busy day on Mount La Crosse slopes. We have a look at the high school ski scrimmage where athletes got a feel for the hill before the big state meets.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grawl. It was a cold start to the month of February last week. The last 3 days have been above average, especially today with that high of 42. What about the next 8 days? I'll have the answer with your forecast after the break.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses? See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
Hey, do you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very...
rewarding. With a BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
BrightStar gives me a fulfilling feeling that I can give these clients the one-on-one care in order to keep them in their home. I definitely would recommend Bright Star for anyone, even if you're not a CNA, just to come in and, especially if you're interested in the healthcare field, and have a willing heart and a giving heart, come in and you'll find that you really enjoy these clients. You just get to know them.
And he was a kid, 4 years old, he had lats. The only way you get lats is from doing prison time and doing pull-ups. He was a bad little kid. He was so evil, his first baby tooth, it came in chipped. Walking around the neighborhood smoking his mama's cigarettes.
Get ready for the comedy of Marlon Wayans, the Microphone Fiend Tour. Saturday, February 11th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Black River Falls, Wisconsin, with special guest DC Irvin. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. Don't miss Marlon Wayans live.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's big pet care sale is going on now. We're the animal experts, offering massive savings on a great selection of pet food, supplies, and more. Like $3 off all Blaine's brand dog or cat food. Rewards members save an extra $2. Save 25% on select dog and cat toys. And get a free $10 gift card when you buy select sizes of Blue Buffalo dog food. Plus, get Blaine's Best Price Promise, the guaranteed lowest price or we'll match it.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see.
Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thank
Pogue Park's ice skating rink has opened up for the season. The rink is open from 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. on weekdays, as well as between 12 and 8 p.m. on weekends. Skate rentals are available free of charge, and if you'd like to check out other spots in La Crosse, other rinks are also open. Copeland Park Skating Rink is open from 4 until 10 during the week. Riverside Park's rink is open 12 to 9 p.m. 3 times a week. We have got more information on news8000.com. Over 200 skiers and snowboarders from all over Wisconsin hit the slopes at Mount La Crosse today. It was a chance for high school athletes to train on high elevation and test out Mount La Crosse before the state tournament. And the kids had plenty of time to do just that. They were there from 9 a.m. until 4.
Oh, there's a lot of excitement leading up to the training and the opportunity to be here for a full day to get to try all 3 disciplines.
A nice big event. The high school state tournament is coming up right in our backyard. Runs from February 17th until the 20th. In the meantime, on the weather front, Bill, I mean, your team late last week kind of promised it'd be a mild week ahead, and that's kind of what we're seeing already.
Yeah, as you saw before break there, a cold start to the month last, say, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Sure.
But then warmer temperatures, relatively speaking, since. All right, let's head outside through CityCam, where skies are mainly cloudy now after a mix of sun and clouds throughout the day. 42 was the high today after a morning low of 12, so that low right about where we should be this time of year. Average low is 11, but 42, that is 13 degrees above average. 59 and 22 below are the records, and no rain or snow as of yet here in La Crosse. Cloudy skies, still 41, 42 at the station, feels like 33. Kind of some gusty south to southeast winds, 15 to 25 miles per hour, even gusting around 30. Eau Claire, you've been near some light precipitation, just cloudy right now. Feels like 30 with a southeasterly breeze at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So if you do encounter some precipitation tonight, keep an eye on those roads and even into tomorrow morning as temperatures dip close to freezing. But boy, right now, look at the warm air trying to lift in from the south. Mid-50s in Des Moines, mid-60s in Kansas City. We're still at that 41 in La Crosse, also 41 in Winona, 37 in Eau Claire. So even our northern communities still well above freezing right now. And there's a look at those winds coming at us from the south and southeast, 15 to 25. Gusting over 30 miles per hour, especially on the ridge tops. For example, up around Viroqua and Westby, wind chills in the upper 20s to lower 30s. I think we can deal with that. Figuring it's early February. Lows tonight. Now, keep in mind most of the precip, if not all of it, will be out of here long before we reach these overnight lows near freezing. That'll be right around sunrise, but keep that in mind. If the roads are even wet, there could be a refreeze or some icy spots developing for that morning commute. So just keep that in mind that we could see some slick spots for that Tuesday morning commute, even though the precip will be long gone and out of here. Now, this is going to be a quick hitter, just a period of mainly rain showers this evening. That's why you see so much green on the map. Better chance of snow showers or a mix, especially north of, say, Dunn, Eau Claire, and Clark counties and north of there. Might even see some minor accumulations near the Twin Cities up towards Rice Lake and over towards Rhinelander as this area of low pressure kind of zips to the northeast across the area through about midnight tonight. Now, rain trackers showing generally light amounts, most spots below 1/10 of an inch, maybe 1/4 inch at most. Snow trackers showing some minor snow accumulations potentially in our far northern communities. Ice tracker not all that impressed with icing, which is good news, but we'll have to watch that, especially north of Interstate 94, but the better icing chances kind of up near the Wausau area. So Sky Tracker showing that mainly rain this evening, maybe a mix or snow north of Eau Claire, but you'll be close. So keep an eye on things. And then notice how quickly this moves out by about midnight tonight. And then decreasing clouds for our Tuesday. And then heading into Wednesday, another dry day with kind of a mix of clouds and sun before our next system moves in later Wednesday night into Thursday with a chance for some snow or a mix. So for tonight, periods of mainly rain showers, breezy as well. That mix or snow far north. Lows around 33 tomorrow morning. 37 tomorrow, decreasing clouds, so cooler, still breezy, but that's still above average. And speaking of, 43 on Wednesday, dry during the day, chance of snow or a mix Wednesday night into Thursday with a high of 37. Some lingering flurries on Friday, 32, 33 on Saturday, back around 40 on Sunday. So overall, Ken, the next 8 days, including Valentine's Day, a week from tomorrow, looking to be above average for those temperatures. So really no significant storm systems right now in the next 8 days, and no significant Arctic outbreaks of cold air either.
That's some great news right there. Thanks, Bill.
Okay.
Still ahead in sports, another tough conference loss for the Badgers over the weekend, but Giannis and the Bucks have been rolling, and for the second straight week, the two-time MVP being rewarded for it. Rob's in next after this.
Your entry door is the first thing people see when they come to visit. Make it inviting. Call the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate. 782-8877.
Used car prices have dropped an average of 10% from last year's high. With live market pricing at Dahl Auto and the area's largest inventory with over 330 pre-owned vehicles, now is the time to buy. Start shopping at dahlauto.com.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Apply from anywhere 24/7 with approvals in just minutes. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what our members say. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now at driveultra.org. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Hey, how's that math homework going?
Good. Can't figure out this one problem though. It's so hard.
Oh, let me see. The temperature in the house at 6 a.m. this morning was 65 degrees. Jody wants the house to be at 72 degrees. At noon, the temperature of the house was only at 68 degrees. How much longer will it take to heat the house to 72 degrees?
Now that's easy. The answer is called GNT, Heating and Air Conditioning.
Why didn't I think of that?
Happy Take and Bake Tuesday!
Every Tuesday at Papa Murphy's, you can get any large pizza for just $12, which makes Tuesday the best day to bring home all your favorites.
We might have too many favorites.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
The ability to triumph over your fears. The willingness to step out of your comfort zone no matter what the consequence. We'll see you on Sunday.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Fun time to be a Bucks fan. They've won 7 straight. They're the hottest team in the NBA. They've got their big man back in the lineup playing some phenomenal basketball. For the second week in a row, the two-time MVP is being recognized for it. He won it last week, and now Giannis being named Eastern Conference Player of the Week again. Check out these numbers: 41 points a game, over 17 rebounds, almost 6 assists, while shooting 58% from the field. And most importantly, the Bucks went 3-0 over that span. And really, since that 5-game absence, Giannis has been on an absolute tear, and the Bucks are rolling. They've won 7 straight games since getting him back in the lineup. Now Milwaukee just sits a game behind Boston for first place in the Eastern Conference. Giannis and the Bucks will look to make it 8 straight tonight as they hit the road to take on Portland. Tip-off is at 9 p.m. On to college hoops now. Just when we thought Wisconsin might have turned the corner after a road win in Columbus last week, the Badgers suffering another tough conference loss, this one at home on Sunday against Northwestern. The loss drops the Badgers to 13-9 overall, 5-7 in conference play. Badgers head coach Greg Gard says mistakes get magnified when you're going up against Big Ten teams that know you so well on a nightly basis, but he says they've got to be better down the stretch in closing these games out.
I think the first half we were 5 for 9, second half 5 for 13 in the paint. And then between that and the foul line, you have to find other ways to score. We've had a hard time doing that consistently.
Badgers back at it Wednesday against Penn State. Big shout out to Winona State's Connor Dillon, the sophomore being named the NSIC Player of the Week for the South Division. Dillon with a game-high 26 for the Warriors in a win over Augustana on Friday. He woke up the next day and dropped a game-high 23 in a win over Wayne State. And finally, a big night on the hardwood for our girls in the MVC. Holman and Central going at it for the second time this season. These conference foes met back in early January. Vikings winning round 1 on their home court, 61-51. But tonight, round 2, this time at Central High School. Onalaska girls also at home tonight. Hilltoppers hoping to take sole possession of second place in the MVC. They'll be taking on Arcadia tonight. We'll have those highlights coming up at 10. Logan girls also at home. So busy night. And these games start to matter as we get closer to the state playoffs.
Absolutely, they sure do. All right, Rob, thanks very much.
You got it.
We'll be right back after this.
A prosecutor, now circuit court judge, Janet Protasewicz.
On the Supreme Court, I'll be a common sense judge. I'll protect public safety. I believe in a woman's freedom to make her own decision on abortion. It's time for a change.
Stop losing money through your old windows.
At Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, we don't only have the style of window you want, we have the type of window you need.
Look at the difference between our windows and our competitors. Our triple pane windows with foam help reduce energy costs, outside noise, and improves condensation resistance. Keep your hard-earned money. Call Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions today. Call now and receive 36% off installation and 36 months interest-free financing.
Get ready, La Crosse. A Monster Truck Nitro Glow Tour. Monster Trucks and more. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com or MonsterTruckTour.com. Subject to service fees. 7:30 p.m. both shows, February 17th and 18th at La Crosse Center.
With most value menus, more cheese means spending more cheddar. But Taco John's Valuest menu isn't most value menus. Now get our Nacho Crunch Burrito with chicken for just $3. Or get it with beef for just $2.
Only on the Valuest menu at Taco John's.
I'm voting for Judge Janet Protasewicz for Supreme Court.
She believes in our freedom to make our own decisions when it comes to abortion.
Extremists want to ban abortion, even in cases of rape and the health of the mother.
Judge Janet Protasewicz is the change Wisconsin needs.
Again, about a 4 to 6 hour window of mainly rain showers with a disturbance that's going to zip northeast across the area this evening. 41 still in the cross. In fact, everyone above freezing. That's why I'm expecting mainly liquid to fall, but maybe snow or a mix in our far northern and northeastern communities, especially near and north of Eau Claire. Lows by morning around 33, but the precip will be long gone by then. But watch for some leftover slick spots. Any wet roads may freeze a bit overnight. 37 tomorrow, 40s back in play on Wednesday.
All right, yeah, looking pretty darn good. Thanks, Bill.
Yeah.
And thank you all for joining us tonight at 6. We appreciate it, and we hope to see you again at 10.